guest is planning to become a celebrity chef. So, what do you have to do to get the star status? Make good food, look good on TV, have a winning personality?
All three. It certainly helps to have a family name that everyone recognizes. Tyler Mader is from the famous Mader family here in Milwaukee. Today he's going to show off his very own cooking style. He calls it trad to rad.
Trad to rad.
Okay, and it's like traditional to radical.
Close-up.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. It is. Well, thank you.
Now, how do you feel about the compliment? You're so cute.
I think that's great. Yeah, I don't mind that.
You don't
sure.
mind that?
No, well, I mean, there's other, I guess, adjectives that you could use, you know, but no, I'm comfortable with that.
You okay with that?
Any positive compliments are appreciated. So
okay, I get
trust
it.
me.
Okay.
That's right. Yep.
And maybe after everybody's had your food's the best I've ever had. That's fine.
It's rad, it's insane, whatever you want to call it. It's fine. It's very good. Yep.
You bet. What is trad to rad? What is it? Is it traditional to radical?
That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
It's an opportunity to take a journey and really celebrate some of the greatest and most traditional recipes that exist across America, and then bring them back to life, back to light, and kind of tweak them with that Tyler Mader rad style a little bit. So that's the trad to rad transition that we do.
I like it.
Yeah.
What was it like growing up around the Mader's restaurant here in town?
Boy, honestly, I look back at it now. You don't realize when you're that young how special it was, but it's almost like a museum, as you can imagine, if you've ever been there before. But the opportunity to every single day be a part of that experience and be a part of that history. It's very humbling for our family to have gone through that, and that's really where my passion, came together, of fusing food with family. And we're very proud for that opportunity.
I think that is so cool. I wonder when you think about cooking, and I looked on your Facebook page, and I know you visited a lot of college towns around the country. One of the things that I saw was that one of your favorite dishes is ribs.
It is.
And my first question was pork or beef, but why do you like ribs so much?
I think everyone loves ribs. It's kind of an American classic, especially when it starts to warm up a little bit. We haven't necessarily gotten there yet, but we're going to tease you a little bit as we move our way into spring. But ribs are just very palatable. Everybody appreciates them. You typically enjoy them during the fall or the summertime when it's warm out. There's good feelings. But I love pork ribs. They're my favorite.
Pork.
Yep.
Okay.
And as a matter of fact, a good friend of ours, our neighbor, Kevin and Val, back in Delafield, introduced us this amazing rib recipe, and it's something I'm going to share with you a little bit later. But it's got this incredible marinade. The key is with food, you want to make it taste great, not cost a lot. Everybody starts to panic when they have to plan dinners, at night or plan lunches, and it shouldn't be intimidating. It should taste great and be fun. And that's what we're going to do with the ribs.
Yeah. How about your training? Did all of your training come from your family restaurant, or did you go off and have a lot of culinary training elsewhere? And how do you kind of incorporate that into your style?
My training started at 6 when my grandfather let me seat my first table at Mader's restaurant.
Cute.
Yeah, it was amazing. My heart was beating, and I was dressed in a suit and tie with little vests, and went over and grabbed these big leather-bound menus that had the M on them, and basically ran into the dining room, because I was so excited about it. But my passion for fusing food and family began there, and then it just continued to build along the way. I worked there through college and had an opportunity to work at a country club in Brookfield. And then decided that I really wanted to hone my skills. So I moved out to Napa Valley, my wife and I did, and attended the Culinary Institute of America at Greystone, which was a phenomenal experience. It's the food and wine mecca in my background, I should say. And what a tremendous opportunity that was to be able to learn from some of the greatest culinary chefs in the world and restaurateurs, and of course you live in the middle of the vineyards there. So that was a pretty great experience also.
Your dad, I saw a picture of you on Facebook with your kids cooking in what I think is your own kitchen. I also read there you guys, there's two of your kids, because you have 4, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, 4 kids.
And I was reading too that one of your favorite things is family pizza night, and I like that because obviously you still can keep it simple, even being a chef of your caliber.
Yeah, well, thank you. I mean, the whole Trad to Rad concept is really about celebrating food with family. Food should be the centerpiece of conversation. In this day and age of social media, and we have 4 kids, and there's gymnastics, and there's basketball, there's always something going on. It's so easy to get caught up in that lifestyle. So it's important to bring food back to the table, bring family in conversation, make sure we're all tied in together. And we do a themed family pizza night, which is kind of cool.
That's cool.
So we'll pick a theme, and then everybody can choose their different ingredients. Everybody makes their own pizza. And
give me an example. You mean like Greek, maybe, and you do olives and goat cheese or feta cheese, something like that?
That's exactly right. And you put it all out. Everybody kind of makes their own custom pizza, and then you can't vote for your own, but you have to try each other's pizza. And then
I like that.
And then the winner, usually a little bit biased, but yeah, and then whoever the winner is at that point in time gets to choose the theme for the following week and gets the bragging rights for the week. But the most important thing is it brings us all together, we laugh and have fun, and food, again, is a centerpiece. And that's what the Trad to Rad concept is all about, bringing great tradition back home.
I like that. I think some of the best memories growing up are created around that dinner table and the conversations that you have and the moments that you share together with your siblings and your parents. So
absolutely.
You're going to stick around for us.
Yes, I would love to. Yeah,
all right.
thank you.
I love that, because you're
Mm-hmm.
actually going to make some ribs
time.
coming up. That it will be after the break. He's going to actually show us how to make root beer ribs. Can't wait to try that recipe. We'll be right back. Stick with us.